everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Long time no see, I know. It took me a while to get another video out, but here I am. I would have done this video sooner, but it just never felt like the right time, so I just decided randomly out of nowhere, why don't I just make a YouTube video right now? I'm so cold right now, so don't mind the hoodie. I would dress more sophisticated, but this isn't an interview, so whatever. But in today's video, I decided, since this is my only second video ever, I should make a little video talking about myself and, you know, my purpose of this channel, who I am and whatnot, so you guys can get to know me a little more before I start consistently making YouTube videos on this YouTube channel, because I have a whole vision for it. I just need to start it out, so this is the way I'm going to do it. So yeah, hopefully that's not boring. I got a laptop right here in front of me, just a list of things about me to tell you guys about. So yeah. So starting off with the basics, my name is Ashlyn. I am 16 years old, turning 17 in April, put it in your calendar. And I was born and raised in Florida. I am homeschooled. I've been homeschooled my whole life, so I don't really have any friends around my area because I don't really go out that often. The closest friend that I have to living near me is 2 hours away, but I only get to see her every couple of weeks, which is good because some people don't get to see their friends ever if they live 2 hours away, but she's like my bestest friend in the whole world, so it's kind of a shame that I can't see her every day. But yeah, shout out to you, Moon. She has a whole YouTube channel of her own where she makes vlogs, she makes music, what else does she do? She makes really cool makeup looks on her social medias like Instagram and stuff. I'm going to put her user on the screen. All of her platforms are called Ghostly Moon, so high-key you should check out her music. Not a promo, but like, you know, I love my best friend. So yeah, but she lives 2 hours away, but that's like the closest I have to having a real-life friend. Otherwise, all of my other friends growing up were online. Another fun fact about me is that I am also Christian, which I think will have a big impact on the way I do this YouTube channel and stuff, because my faith is what inspired me to make a YouTube channel in the first place. I have been Christian since, well, I started getting into faith when I was 12, but I didn't really know I didn't understand the concept of Jesus until I was 13 years old, I think. Right? No, I finally learned and understood the concept of Jesus once I was 14 years old, I think. And that was because I started watching The Chosen. I remember seeing it on my Instagram page, and I was like, this is interesting. This looks really good. And I watched it, and I learned a lot about Jesus, and I, ever since then, have just been growing in my faith more and more. I know a lot of people don't like The Chosen because, I don't know, they just don't like it. But I do, because it's what led me to Christianity in the first place. And if I had not seen The Chosen, I don't think I would have gotten a proper understanding of who Jesus was, because I don't know if I would have, maybe I would have learned about Jesus at some point later on. But that's what led me to learning about Jesus and, you know, really getting into Christianity in the first place. But yeah, I did have a weird time last year, though, throughout 2025, where I was kind of led astray from my faith. I got really distracted because I got into a relationship that I had a feeling that wasn't for me, because the person I was with wasn't even Christian. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I really liked him, and I got along with him very well, and we had a lot of fun together. And throughout that relationship, I kind of lost touch with my faith. I tried to read the Bible, I tried to pray and stuff like that, but it just always felt wrong because I don't know, it was like, don't clip that, but it just didn't feel right, you know? It just was distracting, and there was a lot more to the relationship that happened that distracted me from it even more, because the relationship was very stressful, and it just wasn't the best. It was a hard year last year, but me and that person broke up like 2 months ago in the beginning of January, the day before our 1-year anniversary. He broke up with me. How lovely. No hate to him, it's just But, ever since that happened, though, it was really hard in the beginning because, I had lost so much of myself in the relationship, which isn't entirely on him. It's just it wasn't meant for me, I don't think, and there was just a lot of things that happened in that relationship that stressed me out, and I just lost touch of myself. So I was really lost for the first month after the breakup, but eventually I started getting back in my faith again, though, and I started off slow. It wasn't easy at first. I started praying, and I started trying to read my Bible again, and it was really hard. It was really hard in the beginning. And I almost quit, I was like, I don't know if I can do this again. I'm never going to be the same girl that I used to be, and I miss, being close to God and stuff, but I feel like being in that relationship changed that part of me, and what if I can never get that back? Yada, yada, yada. So I went to my best friend about it, and she was like, Ashlyn, give it another week. And I was like, what? And she was like, give it another week. You've only just started trying to get back into your faith again after a long time of being away from it and not being involved in it. Give it another week of trying. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give it another week and see how it goes. And it actually did help me. I spent that entire week trying to get back in my faith, praying and trying to read my Bible, and it actually worked. I slowly started becoming, I guess, the version of myself that I used to be before that relationship, if that makes sense. I'm kind of going on a tangent, but it is a big part of the reason why I am making this YouTube channel now as well, because I felt led to make this YouTube channel before I even met that guy back in 2024, and now that I'm back, close to God and stuff, I've been feeling led again to finally start this YouTube channel. I guess I should go next into my purpose with this YouTube channel because it's also in my list. So, like I said before, it's been a goal of mine for a long time to make this YouTube channel, but I never got around to doing it last year because I just never got around to doing it for reasons. But ever since, I have reconnected with my faith again and went through that breakup, I have been feeling led to making this YouTube channel. And I just hope and pray that this YouTube channel can be like a reflection of what it's like for me as a Christian teenager and my life as a Christian teenager, and I'm just hoping that maybe I can build a community here for other teenage Christians who need somebody to relate to, I guess. I want to make vlogs. I want to make videos talking about my faith, topics that, are in my mind about faith, and just be myself on here while also sharing my faith and building a community of people who might be like me, who might enjoy my videos, and maybe I can, get to know some people through it. I don't know, but that is my purpose for this YouTube channel. Now, another little fun fact about me is that I am a humongous Conan Gray fan. Humongous Conan Gray fan. And I've been a Conan Gray fan since I was like 11 years old. And when I say I am a mega fan, I am a mega fan. I used to have a fan page when I was 11 years old for him, when I first discovered him. And I made edits of him. I met other people through the fandom. And funnily enough, that's how I met my best friend Moon, who lives 2 hours from me, that I was talking about earlier. And ever since then, we've been in contact. And we actually went to 2 Conan Gray concerts. One concert we went to only like a week ago. I got this little picture from somebody behind me, and I don't even know if you can see that. Sorry, I don't have nails on right now, so don't mind that. But it was so fun. It was awesome. It was an amazing experience. And me and her had so much fun. And we also went to another Conan Gray concert back in November. The last time he was there as well. And it was so fun. It was my first concert ever. But it was the best thing ever. I cried when he came on stage because I was like, I've been dreaming about this since I was 11 years old. I've been literally dreaming about going to a Conan Gray concert since I was 11 years old. No kidding. I've been a mega fan since 2021, genuinely. I've been locked in. I've been locked in. And I'm going to show you right now because I have a little collection of things merch-wise from Conan Gray that I feel the need to show off. This is my Conan Gray collection over here. Don't mind this. This shouldn't even be here anymore. But I got the signed Conan Gray Kid Crow CD. Let me turn the camera around. I got the signed Kid Crow CD. I have this little keychain from the concert that I went to back in November. And I got this the last time that I went to see him. And yeah, so I got this little collection going on over here. And if you think that was all, you are so wrong. I got this poster as well at the concert that I went to a couple weeks ago. Hold on, wait, let me get this out because I need to show this off. I'm proud of this. Wait, can you guys even see this? It's kind of glaring because of my light, but oh my gosh. What does it even say on it? It says Wishbone World Tour. I haven't even opened this since my friend got it for me. But it's got all the tour dates, I believe. And it is a little shredded because me and my friend were jumping up and down and spilled our water on our posters. But it's okay because it's still in one piece and I'm going to hang it up eventually somewhere. Still figuring that one out. And I also have a Conan Gray t-shirt, but I have no idea where that is. I think it's in my dirty laundry, but anyways, what's next to tell you guys about? Oh, and probably the obvious. I love doing makeup as well. I've been doing makeup since I was 11 years old, I think. And I went through a lot of phases of my makeup. A lot. I'm into makeup enough to want to go to cosmetology school for it because I went to my sister's wedding back in November, I think. And I talked to the makeup artists while they were doing my makeup. And I started talking to them about how I've always kind of had an interest in makeup and stuff like that, and I've been thinking about going into cosmetology school, but I don't really know. And they highly encouraged it. They gave me some, tips and, their opinions on it and stuff, and it seems like something that I might have an interest in. Maybe becoming a makeup artist or doing nails or, hair, anything. I've always had an interest in just beauty-related stuff like that, so I feel like it could be really fun if, I went to cosmetology school for that and maybe did something with it. Plus, from what I hear, you make a lot of cash out of it, which definitely matters to me. So, yeah, if I can do something that I enjoy while also making coin out of it, obviously I'm going to try to pursue that path. So, yeah, that's one of my ideas for things I want to do in the future. And I'm thinking of maybe trying different eyeliners and makeup looks and stuff like that on this YouTube channel as well, because I want to get more into different styles of makeup, doing just different makeup in general, because I've always found makeup so fun. I just never give myself the opportunity to play around with it anymore. So maybe I could put that wish into this YouTube channel. So yeah. I also used to be really into drawing as a kid as well. I was so into drawing and stuff that I wanted to make my own little TV show when I'm older and become like an animator and stuff like that, because I was obsessed with this TV show called Star vs. Forces of Evil, and still kind of am. It's just dimmed down a little bit because the show's been over for years and I've watched it a million times, so I'm not as obsessed with it as I was as a kid, but it was like my biggest inspiration when I was younger. It was my favorite show ever, and it made me draw all the time. And I would like make my own little comics and stuff like that that were not very good, but I had a big passion for that for a long time, and I actually put it in my list of goals for this year, which I'm going to give you a little rundown of at the end of this video, that I want to get more into drawing again this year, because I fell out of it as I got into my teenage years and stuff, and I've drawn a little bit from time to time recently in like the past year, started like, stepping in those fields again. But I don't know, I don't do it very often, so I want to see if maybe I can start doing that as a hobby again, because I used to really, really, really enjoy it as a kid, and so much that I wanted to make movies and animate and stuff. So yeah, I feel like I have hair on my face right now. Now, I have a feeling that this video is getting long, so I need to start wrapping it up, but I just have fun talking to the camera. I'm finally starting to get comfortable with talking to the camera, but yeah. So I'm going to wrap up this video with some goals of mine for this year as well, because they're probably going to play a little bit of a role in what I do with this YouTube channel, because a lot of the goals are things I actually want to do in life. So yeah. Now, the first thing on my list of goals is to start horse riding, because another fun fact about me is I just love horses. I love horses so much. They are genuinely my spirit animal, and just seeing them brings me so much joy. I've always gotten like a special kind of peace and joy from horses. So I just really, really want to try and go horse riding this year. I think that would be so fun. And yeah, I'm not really sure if that's in the cards for me, but I would love to try, because my mom knows people. Yes, she knows people. And because she knows some people, I might be able to do some horse riding this year. So if that happens, I'm definitely vlogging it, because guys, I'm not kidding when I say I love horses so much. I want a horse. I want a horse. I mean, one of my dreams in life is to have a farm, like a big open field, have a beautiful house, and have a horse. Have a horse. I think that would be the funnest thing ever, have a little bit of farm animals. I know that's very unrealistic, but I just think it would be so fun, and I could just be one with the animals. So that's one of my goals for this year. My next goal for this year is to go to the beach this year, multiple times, especially during the summer, because despite the fact that I live in Florida, I don't go to the beach ever. My family just doesn't really do that. But I'm hoping that we can go to the beach more this year, and because my mom's been talking about it, and I just think it'd be really fun. And I would love to go to the beach with my best friend Moon as well. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to do that this year, and I'm going to also vlog that, because I think that would be really fun. So yeah. And another thing is I want to learn how to bake and cook. I want to do a lot more baking and cooking this year, and I feel like I have done more of it. I've made brownies, I've made cookies, I made cake, but I would love to just learn how to frost cake and stuff and make cool designs of it. So I might be making YouTube videos of doing that as well, because I think that would be really fun, doing little baking videos, especially when I'm at Moon's house with my best friend. I think it'd be really fun doing a little baking moment together for a video. Yeah, I don't have that many more goals. I mean, I do have more goals, but they're not anything that's too interesting for here. So yeah, that is all the goals that I had to share with you guys, and facts about me that I wanted to share. So I guess that's the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I know that talking videos aren't always the most entertaining thing, but I hope that my talking was entertaining to you guys, and that it gave you a glimpse of who I am, and might strike your interest for this YouTube channel. I'm really excited to make videos and to see what's ahead for this YouTube channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much, and God bless. Conan says bye too.